Hey everybody, this is Putt Putt King, and I am back for my weekly story time. And boy, oh boy, do I have a Halloween story for you. It has been confirmed by one of the managers and one in training manager that we have a ghost at work. Now, I've never encountered this ghost before. But I was told that, sometimes there possibly could be two ghosts. I'm not sure why we have one of them, but I heard the other one. Well, they come around. I've heard they come around McDonald's sometimes, and and the one of the ghosts that they have, well, that person was buried in their uniform. And I even asked the manager that was there that night. I said, are they wanting to get back at us for anything? And she said no. But it is confirmed that we do have one ghost there, and I've seen his actions, what he's done before, and I know it's a guy because a couple people, they call the ghost Bobby. And some things that go crazy, could be all Bobby, because they said, or no, they haven't said, but I've seen it before. The ice machine will sometimes just start, spitting out ice for a few seconds. No one could be there. And I remember one time when that happened in the summer, even one of the worker girls, manager in training, I heard she was like, "Shut up, Bobby." So I've always thought when it goes off and no one is there, it's probably Bobby. But that has happened more times than anything. Now, I've never really encountered him, but I have said a few things. I could be eating lunch, having my meal break, and he could just be, over at the ice machine, and I'll even say it. I'll even be like, "Cut it out, Bobby." And it seems like sometimes he'll listen, sometimes he won't. But yeah, it's been confirmed that we have a ghost at work. And possibly two ghosts could be working together. Like I said, one was buried in his uniform, but they're not after us. They're just, they're just around to hang out for us. I mean, even the worker girl said that that was training to be manager in training. She said that she was like all alone one night at work, and no one else was there. And after she got the order out and she closed the door, she said she heard someone say, "Thank you, ma'am." So I have reason to believe that we do have a ghost, because like I said, I've never encountered him. I've only said something to him if he keeps playing with the ice machine. I mean, it could go off at any time. And anytime it goes off with nobody there, I assume it's probably the works of that ghost Bobby. Why is Bobby his name? I don't know. But that's just what the name they gave him. But sometimes when the ice machine goes, I could be thinking, if I'm not looking back at there, I'll be thinking, oh, it's Bobby. Or if I could look back, there might somebody actually be there. In fact, I remember I was talking about it to one person once on Facebook, and they were, and I even told them, I said, "This is scary," but I told them about Bobby, and then what did they think? I mean, they thought it was kind of spooky, because after that, I heard the ice machine going off and everything, and I thought, oh, did Bobby notice I was talking about him? But no, it was just a couple. It was just another manager, and it was just another worker. So I thought, no reason to be scared and everything. And then not too long after, yeah, ice machine started going, spitting out ice. No one was there. Sometimes when I see it happen a lot, or more every few minutes, I mean, I'll jump in and I'll be like, hey, stop it, Bobby. But other than that, I've never really encountered him. But yes, it is true. Has been confirmed by one of the managers and one of the managers in training, or training to be a manager. Yeah, we have a ghost at work. His name's Bobby, and I don't think he's really there causing any trouble, maybe besides the ice machine running at times with no one being there. But he hangs around there all the time. In fact, I had to work last night, and I think I probably saw Bobby in action again, because I was working last night. Ice machine went off 2 or 3 times with nobody there. And I'm thinking, and yeah, I was just thinking, maybe it's the works of Bobby again. But what's more relieving to me is that they're not out. According to what one of the bosses said, they're not out to get us. They just, are kind of lonely, just, want to be around us. And besides, one of them was buried in their uniform anyway. So Bobby is the one we really have there, and the one that was buried in their uniform, well, I've heard that they could come around too, so there could be 2 ghosts at times. But mainly our main ghost, with the one messing with the ice machine all the time, is most likely Bobby. So yes, we have a ghost at work. And even though I've never encountered him, like I've said, I've still seen his actions. And if I've had to say some things to him. But if I have said anything, it was really mainly, stop it, Bobby. But yeah, that is my story time. That's the story time that, it's a Halloween story. This is a Halloween story time. And I figured the perfect topic for Halloween for a story time would be to tell you how we have a ghost at work. I hope you enjoyed this video. Smash the thumbs up button if you haven't already. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet. Ring the bell. And I appreciate you for coming. I will be back next week with another story time. Until then, I hope this story has, really, if you're winding down, because this will be late at night. So if you're winding down Halloween now, well, there's your Halloween bedtime story. But to the ones who have already, celebrated Halloween, well, there's a late Halloween story for you. But yeah, that's my Halloween story time. I figured telling you about a ghost we have at work, perfect story time for Halloween. But anyway, I will see you all later. Like I said, look out for my new uploads, look out for my lives, look out for my premieres. And hit the like button and smash the bell if you haven't already. And I will see y'all in my next story time. All right. Good night, everybody. And I hope you had a happy Halloween.